알고 싶어요. 왜냐면 더 다양한 얘기 할 수 있으니까. 영어 할 때. 네, 여러분 보고 싶었습니다. 지금부터 영어로 할게요. 자막 딸게요. 한국어 까먹었어요. 다시 공부해야 돼요. 그리고 그냥 영어로 하는 영상 어떤지 궁금해요. 그래서 한번 해볼게요. 근데 이거 너무 예쁘죠? Anyway, we have finally moved to Sydney. I am originally from Sydney. Well, not really. It's a long story, but my parents were in the army, in the military. So I was a military baby, something, military rat, whatever they say. And that means that you don't really get to stay in one place for that long. Okay, you don't stay in one place for a very long time. So what that means is basically I am not originally from anywhere. I don't really have a hometown. But so when I was young, I lived in southern New South Wales, which is where I was born. If you are not Australian, you have no idea what I'm talking about, so it doesn't really matter anyway. But yes, I was born near the beaches like 𝘄𝘆𝗶𝗹 and 𝘁𝗵𝗵𝗋. And I lived there for quite a while, and then moved to Melbourne moved to Sydney when I was in my last year of primary school, and then went to high school, which in Australia, or in Sydney at least, I know it's a little bit different in other places in Australia, like Melbourne and Canberra, but here, here, I'm in Sydney now. In Sydney, it's from year 7 to year 12. Okay, so luckily I was able to go to high school with people that I knew from primary school, even though it had just been 6 weeks. But it was nice to have some people that I know when I went there. Anyway, all of that was to say that I spent the longest time in Sydney when I was growing up, which was about 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. And then after that, I went to Canberra for university and stayed there for about 4 years, I think. And then I moved to Korea for 1 year, and then moved back to Canberra and stayed there for about 3 more years. So Canberra is also like a second hometown, but it's more boring than Sydney, so I would prefer to keep Sydney as my first hometown. And plus, I feel like a hometown is more where you spend time as a kid before you turn 18, so yeah, and Sydney is way more fun than Canberra. Okay, I'm showing my favoritism here, but after living in Canberra for almost 8 years, I think you kind of have seen and done everything that there is to do, so it gets really boring. But there's so much to do in Sydney that I'm so excited to start our adventure and go around eating things, doing things. Canberra is getting better, like they're getting Uniqlo, which has been needed there for a long time, and I'm kind of annoyed that they're getting it just as I leave, because I really wanted to go to a Uniqlo while I was living there. So I am a little bit annoyed with that, but whatever. Good for the people in Canberra. That's good for the people in Canberra. Okay. And there's probably like 5 Uniqlos in Sydney, so nothing to complain about. And in Canberra there is just one IKEA. Okay. I came back to Sydney and there are like 10 IKEAs, and the IKEA that's closest to our apartment is 2 levels. And I know every IKEA is like a maze, but this one was really like literally get lost from the second you walk in, the second you walk in, the second you walk 𝘀𝘵𝗵𝗋 famous for its meatballs and mashed potatoes. And that is probably why you have to go upstairs first, because then, like, it's a marketing tactic, right? A marketing tactic. Sorry, I keep changing the camera. I'm just trying to get comfortable because I cannot breathe properly. Okay. Anyway, it's a marketing tactic because if you see the restaurant, then you are gonna want to eat at the restaurant, okay? And they also have a new menu out lately that is pork ribs and Indian curry. We wanted to try the pork ribs, but they were out of stock. So I hope next time we can try those. The curry was okay, just okay. I could probably make better at home, but whatever. Anyway, what was I talking about? Literally just went on a huge ramble and I have no idea what the point was, but that's okay because I'm just rambling. And got some hair on my tongue. Don't you hate when that happens? You can't feel it, but I think it was the hair from this mic cover. Oh yeah, since we moved to Sydney, I only just got all my camera stuff out, and it took like 1 hour to find everything and put it all back together. Cause I have like tripods, I have a power connector for the camera, and I've got some new lights that I bought that you have to put together on a tripod and with the power cord, and it just took so long. But now we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so we have a bedroom and a study and a lounge room, which is where I am now, and a real kitchen and laundry, which is amazing. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to keep all this connected and just put it in the corner in the study, because then I can just pull it out whenever and film a nice ASMR video for you. Nice ASMR video for you. Although I wish I could do that more often. However, I don't really like filming without makeup on. So we will see how that goes. But I think I'll have to do what I used to do and film at nighttime usually, because the place that we moved to has a lot of families and is near a public school. So there are a lot of screaming children in the daytime. So I've thought about filming a video in the daytime, and then I just hear kids screaming outside, and I was like, no, this has to be done at nighttime, okay? They're like screaming outside because they shot a hoop in the basketball hoop. Shot a goal? No, what do you call that? I don't know what it's called in basketball. I'm not very sporty, so forgive me. Anyway, just getting my breath back again. Yeah, so I didn't really plan bought basically everything from IKEA, so our apartment basically looks like an IKEA ad, which is not a bad thing because I don't know, like everything goes together well when you buy from the same place. I used to not like IKEA, but I think it's just cause it's always so far away and it takes so long to find the place that you want to go because you have to walk through the whole place, 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 and it's like a maze. M-A-Z-E-M-A-Z-E. Anyway, my work has let me become a remote worker, so that's how I was able to move to Sydney. Not as stressed as I would have been if I had quit my job. So I'm really grateful for that. Really, really grateful for that. I just saw that my camera is in manual mode or something. I don't know what that means. I forgot how to use everything. And yeah, so I'm able to work remote, which I'm really grateful for. And I never thought I would be able to, but I feel like my manifesting skills really work. Like, I sound like a crazy person, but I'm serious. Manifesting works. I don't know if it's just the law of attraction or whatever that is, or just like coincidences, but whenever I've manifested something, it's come true. Like, I got a video about this, but I've manifested salary increases and moving to Sydney. When we got this apartment, we got it in 2 weeks, even though there's like a rental crisis. So my camera just died and stopped recording for some reason, probably because I had other videos on there. So I just deleted those and now I am back. So I was talking about the rental crisis in Sydney. Apparently that's really bad, but I was going, like, there was a day, okay, it was a Saturday. Jeez, I just kicked the camera. It was a Saturday morning, and I said, today is the day we are going to find an apartment. And that was literally the day we found an apartment. Okay, so we went to 3 inspections on that day. The first one, it was nice, but there was no sunlight coming through, so it was a little bit depressing and dark. The second one, it was also nice. However, there was like mold coming through the roof on the bathroom, which was kind of gross. That probably means there's a much bigger problem with the apartment, so did not want to move there. And then the third one, which was the apartment we got that we are living in right now, it was so clean and sunny and bright, and we were like, oh my god, this looks so good. Okay, so now that I think of it, I remember it like the opposite way around, which is weird. Anyway, so 4 hours later, the real estate agent called us and he was like, tell me more about your situation. I'd like to know, like, do you think you can afford this apartment? And of course I was like, yes, we would like to live there, please. Thank you very much. And he was like, okay, I'll put in a good word for you to the landlord. And then just came home and is like talking really loudly. Anyway, I hope you can't really hear that. Maybe if I got my whisper, it will be better. So anyway, that's how I manifested getting this apartment. And yes, I sound crazy, but the fact that we were able to move to Sydney and get this apartment quickly, and I was able to work remotely with a little bit of a salary increase, I don't know, like, something seems real about it. Something seems real about it. I don't believe in God, or really, I don't really believe in ghosts either, but manifesting, yes. Okay. I'm just gonna take a breath over here because I forgot how to breathe. Yes, I'm getting a little bit tired. Are you tired? Yesterday we went to this big park that you can walk around, and we walked around it once. Just once. And we were absolutely exhausted. Like, I think it was the combination of walking and the heat and the sun like shining down on us. Because for some reason the sun makes you really tired, and it's really annoying, but it's nice. Okay, I don't hate the sun, so we did that and it was really nice. And then the week before that we did something, I forgot what it was. Oh, we went to this nice Korean restaurant that was popular on TikTok. It's called 𝘄𝘆𝘆𝘀, and it's popular on TikTok because they give you a lot of banchan, like side dishes. And yeah, they did, but the food was not that good. Like, the things I've tried from TikTok so far are not very good quality. I think they just say it is so they can make a video or something, but you know, I'm gonna do it for the content. But the quality, not that good. Like, there was this place that was popular on TikTok that was a kimbap place. I won't name it just in case it's like not allowed or whatever. But it's way smaller than it looks in the videos, and the kimbap was not very good. Like, oh my god, the most important part, which is the rice, was so bad. And the TikTok video said that they make it like right in front of you as soon as you order it, but the ones we got were just already packaged in a container. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing, a little bit disappointing. Sorry, I'm holding this and like not actually doing anything with it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll trust TikTok anymore, but there's so many things that I favorited on TikTok that I want to try, so that's a little bit worrying, just a little bit worrying. What if they're all bad? What if they're all bad? All bad, all bad, all bad, all bad, all bad. And then yesterday I did my nails, just a little very simple clear coat with some sparklies, because my nails are so short right now and they need to grow out, and I couldn't be bothered to do anything. Oh, and they have brown all over them because I just tried dyeing my eyelashes. I don't know if there's a difference, but my boyfriend says they look darker than usual, so if a man can notice it, then it means something is different, okay? And I also ordered a lash might try getting lash extensions because they do look pretty on people. They do look pretty. They do look pretty, 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 pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. And then next week I'm going to meet up with my friend who I haven't seen since high school, my high school friend. So it's been like 10 years since we've seen each other, which is crazy. And I'm kind of nervous, a little bit nervous, just a little bit nervous to do that, because I haven't met up with anyone from high school for like 10 years basically. And I'm not used to meeting up with people that are not my boyfriend, which is, I know it's kind of sad, but that's what happened. Life gets busy, you know, life gets busy. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, I got a new standing desk since I'm going to be working from home a lot more, and I also got a new chair, which is a secret lab chair, and it's very, very popular for being comfortable. And it is very adjustable, which is nice, but the recliner scares me because it's like when you're reclining the seat, the whole chair goes back. Like, I tried to fix the tilt and everything so it doesn't do that, but somehow it still does that. But I've only had it for 1 day, so I'm sure I'll figure out a way. However, that's meant to be done. Okay. And now that I'm working from home, I have to go back to Canberra once a month. So I will be doing that on Wednesday and staying in a hotel. Because I have to be there for 2 days at least, so they will pay for my hotel. And that is quite nice, and I'm wondering if I should try filming an ASMR video there, because I'll be all alone in my room, and hotels are usually pretty quiet, especially if it's at nighttime on Wednesday. So yeah, I bought like a little lavalier mic, lav mic, I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, I got one of those, so I might take that and record a video. But I just realized I need an adapter to my phone because it's a headphone jack and not a USB-C cord. I think I have one somewhere, so we'll see. Otherwise, I'll just buy one. So yeah, I was just worried. Like, I wanted to take my task cam, but I don't know what you can take on the plane. So, and I don't want to get caught at the security, and they're like, we have to take your task cam microphone. We're gonna confiscate it because you're not allowed to have that. And then I lose my task cam forever. I don't want that to happen. I don't know if that would happen, but we'll see. Okay. Anyway, what else to talk about? huge, not huge, but she was a big English spaniel. If you wanna imagine what she looked like, with big floppy ears and big paws that looked like a bear. And she was brown and white, and she's adorable, even though like she was old, so everything was saggy. And she didn't have much energy left, but she really tried to run around. And the funniest thing was that when she wanted your food, she would go backwards like this and make a whining sound like, ah, ah, give me food, give me food, give me food. She was so cute. So I just want to say rest in peace to her. Rest in peace, Bailey. Love you, Bailey, 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 Bailey girl. Bailey girl, Bailey girl. It's really sad that dogs cannot live forever. I really wish they could live forever. And yesterday when we were at the park walking around, there's a place that's an off-leash zone, dog off-leash zone. So there were just dogs running around everywhere, and they were so cute. Oh my god, I felt like I was healing. Like I literally felt my brain get happier because I was looking at all the dogs running around and barking and playing with each other. And there was this one white big dog that kept running around for no reason. Like it was running around as if it was trying to find something, but there was nothing there. Like it was just running around randomly. And I really wanted it to come up and say hello to me, but it didn't. So I was kind of sad. But I think there might be an actual dog cafe somewhere here, or a cat cafe. I love both dogs and cats, so whatever is good for me. I don't have a pet, so going to see animals is good for me. Yes. Anyway, I'll probably wrap it up here because I don't know. I have a lot of other things to talk about, but I can't think. Yeah, I made banana bread today, which was really good. Wish I could let you try it. Wish I could let you try. Wish I could let you try. Wish I could let you try. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video in English, and I will probably make more in English because I feel like it. So it's fun. Korean is fun too, but English is also fun. As always, let me know if you have any video requests, and I will do my best to accommodate you. Maybe I could film some roleplays in English because I don't think I've really done that before. I think I have, but maybe not that much. Anyway, so I will see you next time. Next time. Loving you.